Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of my Airline Tycoon series with Phoenix Travel. Today in episode number 5, we are continuing where we left off in the last episode. I bought a new plane, that's the gist of things. And I've also made some changes inside the airfare as well, so both planes have a second to first class ratio of 9:1 now. So that means I've got more seats on the airfare and I've got more on the Cuxhaven as well. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try something out. I want to see how many people take up this route as on a bigger plane, because I'm a little bit unsure, I guess you could say. If we have a good Thursday, then I would be tempted to keep it on, or at least keep the route on, and not run it all the time if you understand what I'm saying, but keep it on. Or I might go ahead and sell it. I'm just not at all sure. So we'll let it run for one more day anyway and see how things go. I need something though from Thursday afternoon from Singapore onwards. That plane is totally free. The new plane has an extra distance of about 1,000 kilometers as well. So that might open up a few extra airports for us. However, I don't think it's going to be drastically different anyway. What we need to do though is fill the schedule up. So Thursday, Singapore to Melbourne, that is a lot, and we're gonna take it because it's very much worth it. So that's Thursday sorted. Singapore to Nairobi. See, we can do Nairobi now, though it needs to be on the new plane. And I'm not quite ready for that yet, but that's good. We've got a new African destination. I think we have that by 7 kilometers, by the way, because I'm pretty sure the limits, I've wrote the limit down as 7,300 just to be safe. I'm pretty sure it's 50, so we can do that, but only by, like, as we say in Scotland, a ball hair, which is your ball hairs. Anyway, Friday we can do Singapore to Seoul as well, which is fine by me. I'm just going to make sure I can fit that extremely profitable, and I mean that's a unique contract, these are the ones you want, and that's often why I go down to the cargo terminal, just in look of those, but this is very much worth doing. So Singapore to Melbourne, can we not have gate clashes? Please, game, don't do this to me. There we go, so that works out, and then it's Singapore, so we lose 62,000 on the way back, but we also make 3 million going out there, and that will very much help out with the Cuxhaven, because it is on 50%, and it'll go up a few percent every day based on the maintenance cost that I'm paying, but it's going to cost me a lot to get it up to 100%. One thing I do want to check while I am here though is, that makes me 96,000, it's not the biggest amount of money, but it's not bad. What's your distance? So yeah, it would be 7 kilometers, which, I mean, I'll do it, but I don't really want to do it, if you know what I mean. We'll see if the contract's there tomorrow, but for now we'll just leave it. So moving into the next day, we are now at 9 AM on the Thursday. Nothing really too much exciting happening, to be honest. The image is increasing, personnel's gone down, planes is obviously drastically dropped just because we've got a pretty poor plane right now. However, as I said, it will be getting fixed. Yesterday it was on 50, it's now at 46, which is not good. Which we might have to go back to the mechanic. How are you guys doing though? I mean, you are yielding 24, that's 34,000 there, that's pretty good, you know what I mean? And if I get 34,000 3 times a day, which I can very much do, then that is, well no, it would be, so if I got 34,000 6 times a day, that would mean I'm making 200,000 per day on that route. Now that's worth it to me. 200,000 is a very much worth it number. Not every single flight's going to be pulling in those numbers though, but through advertising and upgrading the plane, I think it can be. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to reserve this actually. We'll use this plane, I mean we can use both planes for the route though, that's the thing. Which isn't a bad thing at all. So that's what we'll start to do, and that is going to help us out. So we're going to keep the route, I've decided. We're going to keep the route, so that's interesting to note. We're also about to get an extra, what, 3 million, so that's going to be really, really helpful as well. I think we do just need the plane on the ground quite a bit though, just until it gets repaired up. I'm going to go down here though and just double check with the mechanic and see really what's going on, because I am a little bit concerned in terms of, it did go up. Well, I mean, it started at 47, it went up 3%, I spent a lot of money on it, and then it's gone back down 4% pretty much straight away. So is it, if it's more damaged, then I shouldn't be flying it at all? So right now I should only just run the one plane. You understand what I'm saying? So these are my concerns which I need to have addressed, because I could be wasting money either way. So please repair my what are statistics? Breakdowns, none. Yeah, but I'm very liable to a breakdown. Planes, can you please repair the planes as follows? Well, you're not doing very well, are you? That would cost 10 million for that. I just don't have that money. I mean, I'm happy to change you to 70, and I'm happy to leave you on the ground for a day, so... Yes, that is it. Thank you. So, we'll do that, and that'll hopefully make quite a difference, and for the time being, we're just probably going to be flying one plane. While we wait though, let's go into the bank and just see how things are going on, because I just seen Falcon Lines going there, and I think they're definitely going to be my biggest competitor. So let's go ahead and see what is going on, if there is much share trading. It looks like Honey's in there right now, so that's, oh wow, E. No, you've not sold any shares yet though. They're at 41, which is amazingly low. In terms of me, 93, not much has changed. Sunshine's dropped again, and I wouldn't be surprised if you sell shares soon as well. Falcon Line's still doing very strong. I don't really want in on any of it right now, but definitely if there's the opportunity, then we might as well go for it if more become available. Because obviously if we can get the majority, then that would be great, but there's no majority right now. That's just the biggest problem. Okay, so let's go back up here and see what is happening. So the first thing is that we should actually have a new branch, Seoul, which I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We don't fly directly there, which is an issue, but do we have more? I thought the point of a branch was you got access to its routes, but obviously not, because I don't have them, which is annoying. So that is just redundant. Why would I need a branch office? That's what I don't get. Or can I phone them to... let's check. Branches, Seoul. What can I do with Seoul? How's the weather? I'd like to know what order flights you have. Oh, so I can get the order flights. Right, I get you now. Okay, this isn't a bad thing actually. So it means I can go ahead and maybe take some orders. Okay, that is quite interesting actually. So let's see what we've got here. I mean, we've got Seoul Bangkok. That one is definitely not a bad one. I need to see when my schedule's free though, because I'm not at all sure when it is free. So basically we're actually in Seoul, which is very good, on Friday in fact. So what we'll do is, I'm just going to write down Seoul, Friday, and then we're free from Friday onwards. So let's get back on the phone and let's go ahead and branches, Seoul. So I'm looking Seoul, Bangkok. I mean, we can go Seoul anywhere on Friday. So the Bangkok one's definitely a strong possibility. In terms of Seoul to Hong Kong, not as much, and not as much, both of those. So we're going to take the Seoul Bangkok one. That returns us to Bangkok, and then we can do our other, what do we call it? We can do one of these scheduled charter routes on that as well. So what we'll do is we'll get you flying out there, and you'll be back in here. And then to get you back to Singapore, we'll just stick one of those in, and voila. So that's us back in Singapore on Saturday. And that means then I can fill out the rest of my route the conventional way through air travel and last minute. But hopefully we can get quite a lot of flights here out of air travel and see where we go from there. So until Wednesday, Manila, short distance, I'll take that. We're free from Saturday. Can we go back to Seoul? We can definitely go back to Seoul because I'm happy because we've got a branch office there anyway. So we'll take that. Saturday, no. Until Tuesday to Mail. It's not bad. I'll give you that. And until Thursday down to Melbourne. We'll take the mail flight and that will do, and I'll try and dot some I's and T's and whatever. I'm not going to fill up the other plane too much right now though, just on the fact that I want to get it to a much higher percentage. I'm not happy with how low it is. 44 is unacceptable for my liking. So it's definitely going to break down, that's the problem. So I just want to sort that out. Right, so on Saturday, have we got anything leaving Seoul on Saturday? Branches. I don't really use branches that much before, to be honest. Until Monday. Let's go to Hong Kong. Let's take that one and let's jump out. Actually, I could have gone for some freight maybe. Not really. I could have gone for that one actually, but I'm getting more with the passenger flight, so it's fine. So let me grab Seoul to Hong Kong in there like that. That's just me back in Hong Kong. Then I want to probably do another charter flight from... This is where the charter can come in quite handy. We go, instead of coming straight back, go via Bangkok, which is fine. Then what I want to do is come back into here, then let's do... out to Mail. Mail's just out in the middle of nowhere, and so's Manila, so we'll just get you guys in. 148,000, lose 37, but make 102, so that's us all good until Sunday, and then we're not going to have any more flights on here as of tonight. We're looking at 24, 34, what if I find out that profit before I wrap up today, so we'll speed things up, and we will... just check the mail, I guess, really. Honey Airlines, another advertisement from them. Auction, you were highest bidder on Seoul, so that's why we have that branch. And I can see myself making use of the branches, to be honest. 34,000 again, a full flight, which is great to see, so I'm pretty happy. What I think I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to revert it all to second class on the basis that the plane is shit right now, but there's lots of advertising on the route, so we might as well get that, fill these. I believe there's 12 first class seats. I think we could get 15 second class seats in. We might as well get that extra 4,000 out of the flight, and then again that's going to carry over and make things much better in the long run. So what we'll do is we'll wrap up today there. And as we can see, we've gone up a lot of money, which is good. I want to see the condition of this plane though. 43, I really need to get you fixed. So you're currently out of operation. As of now, you're now out of operation until you get sorted, because I just can't afford healthily to run you. What I will do though is I will do that. That's what I want to do. So that means now when you next fly, you have 149 seats. So that's actually a lot larger increase than I thought, which is great from my point of view. I can probably get about 40,000 per flight. If every single flight's filled per day, which it won't be, I would get 240,000, but I'm looking at maybe 200,000 on that flight when we get that going more consistently. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump forward again, and we're up to 6.7 million, which increase of about 300. Just saw your fax in the mailbox. Why did you cancel all the flights? Oh, well, because I sold a plane. Well, yeah, this plane's in shit condition. It's getting better now. It's back at 49, which is good. Again, we're going to go ahead and remove you. I'm happy to do maybe a flight a day though, because I need to fly so much every so often though, so we'll do like a flight per day on this, just so the plane's getting an outing and we are actually still making money. So we'll do, I think this is what, like prime time anyway, like during the day, and it's not bad, so we'll do that. We'll maybe have some of them later as well, like Wednesday, Thursday more geared towards later in the day, and then we can move you back forward like so, and that works out okay. So that's this plane hopefully on the up, which is great. This plane from Monday onwards, we're in Manila, which is interesting. So let's go ahead and see what we can do from Manila on Monday. Manila, I mean, I can actually fly on the Sunday night, but it would be tight. First of all, Manila's actually on the board and it's for Tuesday, so that's pretty good. However, I would have a day in Manila, which I can't afford to have a day doing absolutely zilch. So Manila, what can Manila be paired with? Not much. These two could be compared, but I'm not free then. Riyadh's actually new as well. I've not seen Riyadh on the board before. Though both planes, oh no, only my other plane can do Riyadh. Well, that's pretty good. So Riyadh to Singapore, to fly out there, I could go via none of these airports, can I? That's a bit annoying. Let's just pick Tuesday Manila, Monday Bangkok, Tuesday to Sydney. Yeah, for that money we might as well. And that will do me nicely. So that's 3 flights, just gonna fit it in and see what I can do. Maybe get 1 or 2 charters in there as well. And then again, just probably go to the bank and see what's up. what are we looking at here? So we're starting off, yeah, so Monday, unfortunately, yeah, we do have a spare day. So that's Bangkok to Singapore, 91,000. How long's the flight in between Manila and Bangkok? Not a lot. I mean, it's time-wise, yes, but money-wise, no. So that makes profit, which is good. Then Manila on the Tuesday. So, and then Singapore, Sydney there. So in this gap here on Monday, we can actually get another charter in. However, on the Monday, I've already got this plane doing a charter. However, what we'll do is we'll take that one out on the Monday. And we'll not fly on the Monday. So that just plane gets a day off there. So what we'll do is we'll stick in you about there, and then you there, like that. This plane does need a bit of a rest itself, actually. So what I will do is I will give it a bit of a bigger rest in there, and then we'll move you forward like that. So that's good, and that just gives it a little bit of breathing space to get back to 100, and you should be good. What I'm actually going to do tonight is I'm just going to muck things up, and I'm going to move that in. Oops. I want to move that in there like so. So I'm just going to fuck things up, if you will. And I'm gonna put some more flights in. Monday it's not doing anything though, but I just want to see how effective or how much damage I guess is caused when the plane is not on the ground for the day. So what we'll do is we will I just want to check some of the figures again actually. So right now Falcon Lines have got a lot more stock issued. A good portion of their airline actually, probably about maybe 30%, it'll probably be 28% known this game. Honey have still not given out any of theirs, and nor have Sunshine, so I can't really move in and swoop in for any more. All other airlines have a lot more planes than me still though, but I am currently repairing one plane up. In terms of flights though, I probably still am doing a country mile better. Yeah, we're on 143, these competitors at 55, so they've got a lot of planes but they're not doing anything with them, so I'd rather have healthy planes doing stuff than weak planes which are just redundant. Unfortunately, we have a sabotage, so let's listen in.
I'm afraid I have bad news. There's been a sabotage incident at
Phoenix Travel. The press release has been forged. I think methods like that are disgusting.
I can't tolerate sabotage. I will continue to investigate and collect information. That's a warning.
Right, so that's the meeting over, basically. It's not a bad sabotage, let's be honest. How are you doing? So you're at 51, so you have gone up, but very marginally, so you're still not, like, good, if you understand what I mean. You're back at 100, which is fine, and that's okay. So what we can do is we can actually... I want to, first of all, remove that, because that's annoying me. I'm just going to skip forward Sundays. I always skip forward Sundays. It's a thing I do. So let's just skip forward and have a look and see. And Honey Airline is not getting the best. We're at 13% image actually, which is pretty dope as well. I removed you, did I not? I swear I just did that. Is that deja vu or? You see, you're down to 49% now. Could you hurry up and, like, is there an insta-fix option, or it's just taking so long for the fixing, you know what I mean? What I think I might do is actually revert, maybe pull or do flights like every 2 days or something, because that's just not going to work, is it? If we do flights every 2 days, then that would mean that hopefully the plane would fix faster. That's what I'm wanting anyway. Then we could do like that, which is a weird setup on Saturday, Sunday, but... Or, you know what, we'll move you into there. So it's just Sunday flights. So there's 2 days. I just need lots of breathing space, so we'll skip today as well. Today's redundant. There's only a few things I'm focusing on in the game right now anyway though, so up to 14%. The plane's at 76 overall, so you must have gone up quite a bit to 52, which is nice. Let's jump into the bank and see if anything's changed over the last 2 days. I'm just not liking there's a lack of movement right now, I think, and that annoys me. In terms of shares, in terms of me actually moving my planes around on the ground, you know what I mean? I just don't like it that way. Let's go down to the hangar and see if we can speed things up in any sort of way. Then I need to fill up my other plane today. I need to fill up the... Not the cut cabin, whatever the other one's called. The airport, that's what it's called. So we'll jump in here and see... I just need you to sort me out quickly. You leave things alone. Sorry, mate. Right, can Can you tell me what I've spent on my plane so far? Just a minute, I've noted everything exactly. See, I've spent a lot on you already, and I feel you've really not actually improved that much, so... Can you please repair my planes like ASAP? I would like to talk to you about my planes. I've got a feeling if I tell him that, then I get kicked out. For some reason, I thought I got cheap. There's a thing that you can get which you can get cheaper repairs or something. It's an Easter egg again, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, it looks like we're not getting back in there today. Hopefully you'll hurry up and finish my plane though. Don't have any alternatives, which is annoying though. Anyway, aside from that, yeah, it's really strange right now actually. I don't really know what to do. I've got to sort of wait on that plane. What I can do is I can give you a horseshoe. Let me go into here. I'm just gonna do some more, what do we call it, some Easter eggs. Now, I can't get the bra yet. Why is that? I should be able to get a bra. Or no, I need to click on something around about, maybe not. There's definitely something I click on to trigger a bra appearing. Pretty sure it's in one of these overhead compartments. But I can't remember now. I thought it was something to do with this fountain, but obviously not. Ah well, I guess we'll do that another time. Right, so I guess I just need to fill up the schedule for the airport. That's pretty much what I need to do. So let's jump back into here. You're at 50%, just increase. It's really, really annoying. Right, so as of tonight, I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. From Sydney tonight, that would be great. That means I can go get some last minute contracts, which is a good thing. Because last minute, as I say, can always be very good reward. So Sydney tonight, I've got absolute zilch on this week. So we really, really need to get I want to just fill up the whole week if I'm totally honest, because if we can do that, then and I'm happy to do a lot of schedules, then we can just go ahead and basically skip forward a lot of days and hope my plane gets fixed. That's really what I want. I'm not going to get anything from Sydney or that even part of the world today. Can I do that? Singapore, Hong Kong, I should be able to get that in. That's a really, really big risk though. I would need, what, 6 hours to get back to Singapore. So let's run I don't think I actually have 6 hours, so I'm really glad I didn't take that, because I really don't think I do have 6 hours. I need to get a laptop. That's actually a very good idea. No, I don't. That's a very good choice, Callum. Let's go get a laptop and a phone, actually. It's some items that I've not got yet, though I really should have got them, but it's just I don't know why I've not got it yet. Let's grab you. I only care about the notebook, to be honest. Have fun. By the way, next version of the notebook will be available here tomorrow. Oh, well, thanks for that. It's a bit of a waste of money. Right, okay, so that means then I'm only free from Wednesday, or, I mean, there's nothing last minute from Sydney, so unless maybe... Oh, come on, dude. Unless I can maybe go from, like, Perth or Melbourne, which I don't know if Melbourne's in this game, but Perth doesn't look like it. So is there any for Wednesday? There is Copenhagen, Ankara, but... that is out the way. That is also out the way. You are Orlando to London. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not in the way. I mean, it's not in my part of the world. That's the thing. So I think we're going to have to run back to air travel right now and see what you've got from tomorrow. So from tomorrow, Thursday, Wednesday, Singapore to Delhi. I can do tomorrow, so I'll take that. Riyadh to Singapore, we can do that, so we'll take that tomorrow. Friday, we can take that, but it's kind of shit. Tomorrow, can I do that? Delhi to Singapore? Yeah, why not? Thursday, Seoul, Singapore, we should be able to do, and then Thursday, yep, we should be able to do that as well. So that's 5 flights. Should be able to get them all in. I could have looked at my notebook, but I was just a bit keen, so let's see what we can do here. So Wednesday, Delhi. Holy shit, where are you? Sydney, yeah. I don't think this through. Let's do you there. And then, yep, I should be all fine. So Seoul, Singapore, you can go up then, and then you can go up then, and that is everything in place up until Friday, which is great. So let me see if I can make any of these shorter. We can make this one shorter at least. So this is Sydney to Singapore. Then Singapore to Delhi, and then you're going up to Seoul. So I can maybe get, if I can get a Singapore to Seoul, that would be great. Or let's see if a charter would work. So I can get a charter in there and no more. And that'll keep that busy up to Friday. And then you know what I'm going to do on Friday? I'm going to stick some of you guys in. I'll move you along a little bit. Like that. And that can fill that day out like so. So that means then I'm all good till Saturday there. You've got some of these on 42,000 with the plane full there. So that's very nice money indeed. And we'll call it a day there. So let's continue forward and see how we continue into the future. So not much change on any front there, unfortunately. How's the plane? 51%. I'm just going to cancel all flights immediately. Because honestly, this is not working at all. I'd rather just have a fully functioning plane. So let's go ahead and cancel all you guys. And we'll have to give it a few days. So 51%, you got no flights today. Let's see what you're at tomorrow, which is now today. So 51 is now 56. So it goes up 5% each day based on not flying, which is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. In terms of Saturday, you know what we're going to do? We are going to, well, I need to speak to the mechanic first because I'm probably going to try push higher than the current percentage. So 56, I'm happy to start pretty much flying daily from 80%, if we can get up to 80%, but that's going to take, what, 5 whole days, so I just want to try and fill my schedule out with 5 days by the end of this episode, then I'm literally just going to go ham in terms of skipping days. I'm going to skip like 5 days, get it to a decent level, because I've sort of bought the plane and I've really not got to use it yet that much, so repair my planes as follows, 70, we're going to go for 80 now. And that's going to cost me quite a bit, but it should be worth it long term. Is that it? Yes. Can repair your planes. Oh, okay. So I can actually speed things up. Okay, so can I get 2 mechanics on here? I would like to talk to you about my planes. Carla's maintaining planes. What should do it? My planes must always be perfect. Let your 2 chief engineers start work. I would have gone higher actually, but I just want to try and get this done out the way as soon as possible. Let your 2 chiefs start work, and that is the amount. It'll cost you a bit. That's not a lot. I'd rather just get the plane sorted, so I think that could maybe make a big difference, hopefully. I really do. We're gonna run back upstairs, skip forward to tomorrow. So we're on 56% right now. I really want to turn this into something significant, something really good. So that is... just double checking, 56. Imagine if it was on 100, that would be great. Though I would have cheated the system, definitely. I went down a shit ton of money. But I think it would have done it up to 80. Okay, 74 is very good, so yes, you are doing very well. And that is solving a lot of my problems. So we need to fill up the schedule though, as I said. And then, as of the next episode, I should pretty much be good to go and getting that plane going non-stop constantly, which is good. So let's have a look here. So Sydney, Singapore, what do I need? As of tomorrow, Saturday morning, I'm pretty much doing nothing. So Sydney, Singapore, we can do that one no problem, though I'm looking at pairs here. I can do Saturday and Saturday, so let's do Singapore to Perth and Sydney to Singapore, which is good. I can then do one of those as well, because that's a good profit. Singapore to Manila on the Sunday we can do, and I can't do any more Saturdays unfortunately with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump back up to the office, schedule tomorrow in and Sunday in, and then I'm going to skip forward some days. Because that is how it's done. I think I've done quite well here. So that is good. So the Perth flight is, I mean, Australia is massive, I suppose, so it takes quite some time to fly across Australia. Then we're good there. Then Sunday we're off to Manila, and then on a certain day we will be returning from Bangkok. which will make that a Sunday. So tell you what, we'll have you about there. We'll have a Singapore flight probably about there. Then I want to jump in and stick one of you guys in there. Wait, is that Manila? We'd probably better going to Bangkok first, yeah, and then flying back. And then we'll fly back out of there, and then we'll fly to there, and then we'll move that one just along a little bit, I think. Like so, into there. So there's some gaps. That takes me into Monday morning, which is good. And you know what? We'll just do another one back to back that day. So that takes me up to Monday night. So I can skip forward, and I will skip forward at least one more day. So again, we went down quite a bit of money, quite drastically. Planes are at 90%, so one's at 100, one's at 80 right now, which is very, very good indeed, and that makes me a happy bunny. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I am going to wrap this episode up here. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a like, rate, and subscribe if you are new around here. Go ahead and check out my Twitter and my Patreon. Both links are in the description, and all the support helps out. Again, I'm speaking very fast in the outro, I understand that. But I hope you are enjoying this series. I am executing my game plan, I think, quite well anyway. And as of the next episode, we'll definitely have this bad boy up in good working action. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Bigfoot, and I'm out.